You said sort of in some of the closing comments in your testimony that we should focus on what it is that is helping students to succeed rather than kind of focusing in on the obstacles to failure. I'm paraphrasing that. But could you give us a sense of perspective? In other words, if, Greta, you were going to have a conversation with an 8th grader or a 6th grader in the system, knowing what you know now, and you've been through this journey yourself, and you are where you are, and you reflect back, what are the words of encouragement that you would be giving to them, other than, you know, hang in there and persevere? But what did you mean when you put that in your testimony? I guess that's my real question.
Okay. Yeah, I actually had the opportunity to do that this summer through my internship. I got to meet youth who I looked at them and I was like, you are me at 14. And the weight of that and the responsibility of that was definitely amazing. When I met those youth, the thing that I guess I was able to push most was just hang in there, get through this circumstance, because if you do, what's waiting for you at the end, like, you won't even believe. And I think through opportunities such as the one this act is creating, it gives them that hope that, okay, so my situation right now may not be perfect, but afterwards there's going to be more waiting for me. And I wish someone had told me that at 14, just hang in there, just stick it out. It may stink for the next couple years, but once you get through it, it's going to be worth it. So, yeah.
So the confidence that knowing that there's something concrete at the other end gives
Exactly.
you sort of the buoyancy in a way to persevere in a real difficult season.
Yeah, and exactly. And also knowing that your experience doesn't have to be something that just happened to you, that you don't go through things like this in vain. The fact that I get to speak before all of you today and actually make an impact with my story rather than wallow in it is pretty amazing. So letting them know that it can give a voice and change things for other youth coming after them is really important, I think.
Thank you for that.
I have one last question that I realize that it's been nagging at me ever since you said it, kind of. Why is it that when you were taken out of your home the first time, they put you in a lockup? What was the circumstance in the situation that was it no foster home available, or?
I was taken as an emergency placement, so I think initially when I was taken, they were unsure. Actually, my case is really complicated. I'm still not 100% sure on everything that happened, but it was an emergency placement, and I think initially there was no emergency foster homes available for a teen, and I entered juvenile facility.
So you wound up at the juvenile detention center?
Correct.
Okay. Well, I want to thank all of you for coming and giving your testimony. We'll be back on this issue. There's still some issues that are not resolved. Thank you.